Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
He hands it to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
This defensive coordinator makes some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
The Mustangs line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback keeps the football. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner.
You know, this is a big part of this offense. Not just spreading you vertically downfield by throwing the ball, but these jet sweeps put so much pressure on the defense horizontally. You've got a lot of speed you've got to contain. Here's a great example of getting a player who's got a lot of speed out on the perimeter. Let him do what he does best by getting downfield. Nice play.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Catch made on the out route. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Running play called on third and short. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Game moves it to the 35. First down again. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
gain makes it 2nd and medium. Direct snap to the back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll give it to the running back. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Ponies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's caught. It's low. And he's tackled after the catch.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
defense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he'll be brought down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. A much-needed score. They're trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Jennings. And the receiver's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Empty set now, 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick route. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, knocked the ball to 44.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a shotgun run call. brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. About 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll run it here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
To throw, it's Jennings. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion. They'll hand it off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Now it's second down here. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Takes the handoff. It's Young. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still plenty of life left. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's found some room at the 45. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
6-9-1, Gators score. Longer.
To the air, it's Jennings. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
3-25.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for a gap. It's Love. Spins away from defenders. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Mustangs looking to run some tempo here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. They go with a direct snap. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The pass rush closing in. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
To the air, it's Carr. Pressure is coming. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
1st down, pickup tackle at the 45. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down.
They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. The RPO caught to the right.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's low. They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions.